Hey everyone, no $1,000 strap search today. This is just an inter-week freebie for you. Yesterday was one of the first Saturdays I had off in a long time where I was actually able to go to a coin shop knowing the price of silver and knowing that the price wasn't going to change from the time I left my house till the time I got there. So yesterday I wanted to take advantage of that. I went to the bank, got some money, and since my local coin shop didn't open until noon, I drove to the shop 20 miles away. These two sets of coins here, I've got 4 quarters here, 4 quarters here. These 4 quarters cost me $10.30. These 4 quarters cost me $13.50. And if you can tell me the difference, I'd love to know. The thing is, they were both bought on the exact same day. I went down to the shop 20 miles away. It's in a higher end area. And I wanted to buy junk silver, and I knew he'd have junk silver. So I asked him what he was getting, and he said he was getting 1350 times face. 1350 times face when the price of silver is 1450. You guys can do the math on that one and figure out how bad he's screwing people over there. I bought $1 worth of stuff just to show you that that's how this dealer is treating his customers. And he just looked at me and said that, well, he's got more than that in it. So, well, I'm sorry. I don't care if you're running a business. I am the customer. And if you are going to blatantly screw me over like that, that just is bad. That's bad for business. You're going to lose out more in the long run than you will on the $3 you're saving here. I talked to, I watch a number of channels. One of them was Coin Help You. I enjoy watching him. He's a dealer, and he always gives a little bit of insight as well as all kinds of great advice. And one of the things that he said was that as a business owner, his goal is to make money per month so that he can pay out all his bills and everything else. His goal is not necessarily to make money on every single item, because sometimes markets change. Sometimes you have to take a loss on something. But in the long run, you still want to show a profit. So, based on that, this guy, who I drove 20 miles to get to, really wanted to stick it to everybody. And then, when I got back in town, I went to my local coin shop, and he had a little bit of silver left, so I bought whatever he had, and he was charging $10.30 per dollar face value. So my local guy will always have my business, and the guy that I drove 20 miles to get ripped off by probably isn't going to see me for a while. I mean, I know it's so pity. You're talking $10.30 versus $13.50. So you're talking $3.20. Why am I so ticked off about $3.20? Because I went down there wanting to buy 10 times this amount. And with him doing that, there was no way I was going to pay $30 extra when I could pay that same amount and not get 90%. I could pay that same amount and almost get, 999 silver. So that just kind of ticked me off. So I wanted to get that out there. Make sure that your dealers aren't doing that to you. And if you're a dealer, take note. People notice when you do stuff like that. Yeah, you bought it. The price dropped. Suck it up. That's what happens, Anyway, like I said, just trying to get that off my chest. I did promise you guys that I was going to do my star note lookup, and this was my stack of stars. I thought that was about 200 until I ran it through my machine. Found out that this was only 120 or so, 120 star notes. And I went through, I put all these in order, and I went to mycurrencycollection.com. And this was it. This one right here. One bill. And it's not even in the greatest of shape. This particular one is from 2009, I should say. 2009. It is a J note. So Kansas City. And when I looked this one up, I've got it on the screen, so I'll just pull this up here so you can see. Let me scoot this up here. There it is. Results. You can see the serial number. That's all right. And if we look, the run size was out of 640,000. It is a regular note. So these were done Yeah, it's the regular star note, not the sheets, notes sheets. They did 2 separate runs. Each run was 640,000 for a total of 1.28 million. So this one is fairly rare. I mean, the total run size is only a third of what your average run size is. So that was it, though. That was the one note out of this whole stack. And that's why I don't look up each of these stacks, or each of these bills individually every week. I just put them in a pile, put them in order, and then I can just run through the whole list and almost flip through them to find what I'm looking for. But that was it, the one note out of all of those. But I did find something else. As I was running around yesterday, I did stop at the bank and get a couple $100 to buy my silver with. And of course, one of the bills was this one right here. Yep, it's a star note. So, what is this one? I've got this one logged in. I've already looked it up, so I will just hit enter on this. I will make sure I put the right date in, and then I will hit enter. It's 100. All right. Enter. There it is. So this $100 bill that I got from my bank is one of 384,000. It is one of the smaller run sizes you're going to find for $100 bills. Let's see, we got it on here. That's it. 384,000 notes, not sheets. It was notes. These were individuals that were put in, if I recall. But anyway, one of the short printed ones, only 384,000. There's 256,000 above it. They did print a total of 14.8 million of these particular notes, but this run size was only 384,000. This note is not perfect. It's a shame. There's a hole in it. You can see that when the light's behind it. It does have some creases. It does have a little bit of wear to it, so it's not a pristine note, but it does happen to be a rare star note, and it's $100. So that is my star note roundup and my little bit of info that I can give you as far as collecting junk silver and making sure you're not getting scammed. Hopefully you guys will have a little bit better luck than I did, and hopefully the dealers will treat you much better and hope that you return. All right, guys, if you learned anything new, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like what you see and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in this week, and I'll be back on Thursday with my regular $1,000 strap search. See you guys.